This is a sad but fun day. It's day 5 of our 5 nights cruise aboard the Disney Fantasy. You always know when you come park in here to Castaway Cay that this is the last night of your cruise. But we're not going to be sad. We're going to have some fun. Going to take you on the island, show you a few things, and do a few more things on the ship. So come along with us for some more fun aboard the Disney Fantasy.
The entire celebration will serve.
And there's Castaway Cay, the beautiful private island of Disney. Now we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna do a stingray adventure here at Castaway Cay. We've done that before, so that should be pretty fun. We haven't set all ashore yet, so it takes a little time to get going. We're gonna show you what you can eat at Cookies 2. That's where we like to eat. So I'm excited about the stingray. Get a neat view of the fantasy parks here at Castaway Cay. And again, off to the right here, we have the place that looks like a post office, but isn't. The letters go to the deep Bahama well. They never come out. Good view of the back of the ship. Dumbo on the back of the Fantasy. And so where we're standing right now is Marge's Barges. This is where you get on all your little sea excursions. This is where we got on the wind sailing experience. So cargo handling is the tram that you get right off the boat. It takes you to the first tram, which is Scuttle's Cove. And this explains it better than I'm going to. Second stop is Castaway Beach. If you want to go to the adults only Serenity Bay, you have to get off at Castaway Beach and take a separate tram there. So this is Pelican Point. This is the second stop in the tram series. Again, you have to get off of here and take the Serenity Bay tram if you're going to go back to the adults only section. So we like this because it's kind of located where some of the fun things are. Pelican Plunge and some nice chairs with some cool, good shade. Points out that right after you get off the tram, Flippers Floats. This is where you get your rentals for a lot of your sea floating tubes and things right there. All right, so we had so much fun last time doing the bike ride thing. We decided to do it again, and we're going to take you along. So this is on the lookout tower, pretty much on the other side. See the ship out there. So on other excursions, we have learned that evidently, since, and it may be this way on other islands too, or cruise lines that buy other islands, but Disney, in order to buy this island, had to agree to only develop like 10% of it. So there's a good 90% of this island, as you can see, is not developed at all. Now they do have a new island. We don't know when that's coming, but they bought it. And that's been, what, That's pre-pandemic, I think. Was it not? Yeah. Yeah. So when you open it up, Disney, let's do it. All right, we're headed over to Castaway Rays. We're gonna do the Stingray experience at Scuttle's Cove. So let's go to Stingrays adventure this way. All right, Gills, Fins, and Boats is also where you get your snorkels and things. And here's where you sign in. There's the pricing. And here are the Stingrays of the Caribbean. These are the ones that they named them. Southern, pelagic, yellow, and then spotted eagle ray. I mean, there's so many different kinds of stingrays. Spinny butterfly and the southern eagle. Also, when you check in, if you're here early, they're going to have a little staging area where you can sit, put your stuff, no lockers, but you can put your stuff up. Nobody's going to bother it. And wait until they call you. Stingray team.
Stingray team.
Team A.
Team A.
Team B.
Cheaters, okay? Yes, very naughty girls. So what you guys are going to do for me today is going to take this pool just like this. Are you all okay? You're going to rest your hands nice and flat on the Mickey plate. Please keep your hands nice and flat down like this. As soon as the ray comes up into the station and it swims over your hand a little bit, I want you to slowly slide your hand away and leave your feet on the Mickey plate. Just suck it up. We'll go on their way, okay? All right. So
Thinking about it, huh?
all right, guys. Here comes Jinsey. Good job.
That's all right. Did you get Keagan's got a squid in his...
Please don't get that.
Here comes River.
River. All right.
So the fish still? Yep, she did.
I'm a snorkeling mess. All right, so we're gonna head over to Cookies 2. No different cookies. Not sure why we really like it, other than it's far removed and not too many people are there, right? Same food. All right, so let's go enjoy some barbecue. All right, let's go see what they've got up here at Cookies 2. Well, we know what they got, but let's show you what they got. We'll try to put a little bit of Caribbean music to this. So let's go do it. two?
I got a hot dog, corn, barbecue lays, and then these are called upside down
Yeah, those are
pineapple.
good. They didn't have them last time, I don't think. All right, moving right on to you. What do you see?
I got coleslaw, a brownie, and a cookie, and a beef brisket.
Looks like you got some coleslaw on it. You got some potato chips. All right, Mama. It looks like you got a lot of fruit. Macaroni salad. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Potato
salad, and then I got a cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger. And I got some ribs and a hot dog, and then I've already been into the pineapple, so I forgot to show. But all right, so aft, just aside of Cabanas, is Sweet on You. It's got some good ice cream and some good candies. Penelope's is the Dream. And we know they have one on the Disney Wish, just not sure what the name is. Now, this is just not any kind of ice cream. This is gelato. All kinds of flavors. And cupcakes. Macarons. Delicious goodness. How cute is this? It's Mickey and Minnie. Sipping a float. Alright, so we got some treats at Sweet on You. And this is just not any kind of treat. This is genuine gelato. So this is good stuff. Not free. You have to pay for it. So it's not part of your, cruising budget, cruising costs, I guess you should say. But it's definitely worth it. So let's go around. Keegs and I, we got the same thing. So let Keegs tell you what we got.
Peanut butter Snickers.
Peanut butter Snickers gelato, which is really good.
All right, and there's what it looks like. Now, Breezy, you were dying for what?
I got the chocolate Kit Kat gelato.
Chocolate Kit Kat?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow. I missed that one. And my dearest.
I got a caramel sea salt, and they let me have a little sample. It was delicious, so I had to have it.
All right. All right. So while we're just relaxing here in Cabanas, eating our gelato, we're going to recap how much fun we had. First time ever. I've never been snorkeling, ever. First time ever snorkeling at Castaway. All right. Why don't you explain to us
So,
what we did?
What we booked for our Castaway Cay day today was the getaway package, which actually you can only get if you book ahead of time, not on board the ship. So if you didn't book this if you didn't book this ahead of time, you could buy each of these things individually. There's a little bit of a discounted price doing things together. So what we got in our Castaway getaway package was an hour bike ride. We got the Stingray experience, which did include some snorkeling. We had snorkel gear, and then we each had a float. So we could choose the inner tube or the raft. And we could have that all day, if you will. So all that was bundled together. And that's how we got 2 snorkel experiences for today.
All right. All right. So, Keeks, how did you enjoy the...
My favorite of the 2 snorkeling was the Stingray. I followed a ton of stingrays, and I found a stingray city where there was a ton of stingrays.
The buildings and highways and stuff? Okay. And you liked feeding them, too?
Feeding them was fun. I had to hold a squid.
That was weird. All right. You didn't freak out. You did good. How did you enjoy it?
I enjoyed it very well. I liked snorkeling, so I liked it. I don't want to do it again.
Did you enjoy feeding the stingrays?
No. No.
I'm not sure that big old hunk of meat
That was
was.
disgusting.
Stingray
That
jello.
was disgusting.
Stingray jello. Okay, that literally came apart. You had actually an intruder in the feeding process.
A fish took the stingray's food.
So
Swam onto the
Stole
board
it.
and took it.
that's
swam away.
that's just not right.
That was crazy how that worked out.
All right. So, Mama, how did you enjoy our experience?
So the Stingrays was amazing. We have done that before. The kids were really quite little, so we didn't actually get to do the full snorkel experience. And I don't remember the time of year we went. Maybe
was
you
cold,
do.
yeah.
But the water was so cold, we really didn't feel like going and exploring. The water temperature was fantastic today, so we swam all around, saw lots of stingrays. And then later, we did have some rain today, and then later we got to go to the snorkel lagoon. And I cannot believe how far we swam. I think we're all tired because we swam so far out to the buoys to see all of the relics that are there underneath the water, underneath the surface, I should say. But that was incredible. I'm so glad we did it.
So the snorkel lagoon was partly my favorite part about going to Castaway Cay today, because I don't want to spoil it if no one's done it. It was just really fun.
And I would totally agree with what the rest of the family said. That was absolutely a wonderful experience. And as first time snorkeling, I loved it. The only thing I would regret, and I did see other people there, I would probably prefer to bring my own mask. One of those 180, 360, whatever they're called, where you have a lot more area to see. The full face mask, yeah. I would love to do that. That would have just been gorgeous. I got some good shots, so hopefully you can enjoy some of the surprises that are out there. And like Madeira said, it's a long way out there. Boy, that was a workout. Did rain when we're out there, but it is a long way out there. So be prepared. Conserve your energy, and I definitely would blow up a little bit of your life, because it does help you. If you don't blow that thing up, you're on your own out there running around. So definitely would do that. So don't be fooled. Anyway, that was a fantastic experience. Definitely would do that again. All right, our last night, Royal Court. We got some favorites, so come along with us. All right, and let's get one last glimpse of how beautiful it is at Royal Court. I love these pumpkin carriages.
All right, so our bread tonight is an herb brioche. And then on the side is an olive spread.
And we've had this before. This is good stuff. All right.
So we are going to have one of our favorite appetizers. This is the deep fried brie. Comes with an orange and cranberry chutney.
All right, so in line with my tradition of getting soups here on the Disney Fantasy, I got a potato leek soup. This is very good. Let me show you. And I remembered enough. I did not destroy it. That's what it looks like. And good stuff.
All right, so Brielle and I are trying a vegetarian option tonight. Never had this before. This is the wild mushroom stuffed pasta in a vegetable broth. It looks really good.
What did you get?
Pizza.
Huzzah! And French fries. All right. And I got basically, we'll read it from the menu here. I got a roasted filet steak, and I got medium well. I got to tell you, I really do remember this being a whole lot bigger. Don't quote me on that, but that's the steak. And then this is a crushed new potato with shallots. All right, my dearest, how was your meal?
Good. There wasn't a lot to it. I'd never tried it before. I think I said that already. I like the flavors. Maybe Brielle liked it too. Maybe one or two more ravioli would have been nice. But probably was good.
How did you like your dish?
That was really good. I just wish it could have been a little bit warmer. And that's all.
I think the theme of this meal, actually, and we've talked about this before, you know, and it's really hit and miss sometimes. Getting second seating, dining, is sometimes a hit and miss, because sometimes you feel like the food is like already prepared and it's not really warm. That was sort of the thing with yours, right? It wasn't that bad. It just wasn't warm. You know, you ate some of it, but that's some of the things we feel like. I enjoyed my dish. I mean, there was only 2 medallions. I remember them being more, but anyway, it was very good. And I do remember the potato, crushed potato stuff was excellent. Again, don't know what that thing is there. I'll have to look that up. But it was very good. But we've talked about that before, that getting a second seating, sometimes you feel like they're hurried and you don't get really very hot meals. Other times, man, spot on. But anyway, we're onward to dessert. This is your fave, one of your
This
faves.
is one of my favorites, the Grand Marnier souffle. And he already cut into it for me and poured some in for me to get going.
All right, and I got one of my favorite desserts on the Disney cruise. Now, this is an apple tart. Now, I will tell you, this is not an apple pie. Believe me when I say it. This is apple tart. I mean, it's not tart. It's just, don't think it's, I don't want to say like tart, like sweet tarts or whatever. But it's not an apple pie, so I like it. And it comes with a little ice cream. Let me show you here. Comes with a little ice cream, but it's so good. All right, give it a shot. Keags, you've gone traditional here now. A couple nights. You've gone Mickey bars. All right, yeah. You know what? Nothing wrong with bringing it back home to a Mickey bar, huh? And it's clearly different on a cruise line than it is. Clearly different on a cruise line than it is in the store, is it not?
Yes.
That's right. All right.
It doesn't come with sprinkles.
And it doesn't come with sprinkles that you just put all over the table. That's okay. Thank you for joining us on day 5 of our Disney Fantasy 5-night cruise. We spent the day at Castaway Cay, did some first. Loved the snorkeling. You saw our basically recap of that, and I got some great footage of some of the statues in the water. Had a nice little treat at Sweet on You, and a good meal for a final meal here on the Fantasy at the Royal Court. So overall, fun time, sad time, but good things are yet to come. So with that said, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and since Brielle and Keagan are not here, onward to our next adventure.